Hey guys, welcome back to Struggleville YouTube channel. For this video, I have some amazing Amazon deals to share with you. We're going to start with a couple of the category pages, some really important stuff that you're going to like on those, and then we'll go into the individual deals. Everything's going to be linked down below, and we're going to start out with the apparel deals page. This is men's apparel, and I just want to call your attention to this text link right here at the top. Amazon has a bunch of their own branded stuff, like Amazon Essentials or whatever brand names they have in addition to. But there's 10 pages of items on sale. They start at just $3. Of course, free shipping for the Prime members, so you can't beat that. You can stock up on some summer gear. But 10 pages, and this link starts with the cheapest prices. So check it out if you are at all interested in some clothes, because that's a killer deal there. Now going over to the automotive deals page, a few things I wanted to show you here. Specifically, I really like this little trunk organizer. It's $14.99. The Prime member discount's really like $12 or something, so it's not like a huge discount, but the $14.99 is actually a pretty good price to begin with. I keep one of these in the Caprice. You got to have all the essentials. It's a 66. Look, things break. We got brake fluid, we got trans fluid, we got power steering fluid, we got a couple of extra belts that were the used ones that didn't break, but I thought, hey, a used belt that is still intact is good just in case something happens going down the road. Got a jump starter in there, an inflator, and they all fit in this little thing. I'm trying to think what else is in there. I got some bungee cords in there, and there's a little tool set, but I don't think it's in there. It's just kind of flopping around in the trunk. Anyway, I really like these things. Keep everything organized. You got to have all your extra stuff just to keep things. You got a truck, you put your tow straps in there and stuff. And for like $12, that's amazing. Now the other thing I want to show you, this is one that I had to pick up myself, is this Vivore car sound deadening mat. You're getting 25 square feet for only $15.99. If you've ever priced this stuff, it is really expensive. And if you look at the Amazon page, there is different variations. There are just different like quantities, like how much you're getting out of it. Right now, 10 square feet is priced almost the exact same as 25 square feet. And I just bought some of this stuff by a different brand and paid like 3 times this price. So that's why I had to buy more. Even though I didn't need any more, I was like, no, this is much better than what I paid. So I'm going to have some as a backup for next time. But just peel and stick. It's super simple. You can put it like at your floorboards, the firewall, inside your doors, trunk lid, hood, anywhere that you have some vibrations or road noise coming in, and try and quiet it down. Again, going back to the 66, we get a lot of that in that vehicle. And actually, I did the front portion of the floorboard and going up the firewall as best I could without, making a huge ordeal for myself. You could definitely tell the difference. So I was pretty happy with the other stuff that I bought. Next up, we're on the home improvement deals page. Hey, look at that. Another deal I bought myself because I get high on my own supply. No other way to do it. The 150 watt equivalent LED corncob bulb, $17.99, 50% promo code. It's only going to be $8.99. I got a light outside above the garage, burnt out. Got to get it replaced. I'm hoping this fits inside the thing. It was a cheap enough price. I thought, if it don't fit, I'll just use it somewhere else. But I'm hoping it fits inside the little enclosure. I totally fell for the name. Slap Yo Daddy barbecue sauce. It might suck. It could be terrible. It's $9.50 and then a 24% promo code, which some of that is just shipping. That's probably a glass bottle. It could be plastic, but either way, it's liquid. So, like, the size to weight ratio is terrible for anything liquid. But still, you can get some Slap Yo Daddy, even if you don't, eat it and then just keep the bottle because it's funny. A little bit of luggage here, 50% off, only going to be $100. Get some, look at this beanbag thing. It's like all goofy, all crazy, all over the place. Now here's the other thing I want to show. 2 more things. Okay. Toilet paper holder stand, small bathroom storage cabinet. $45.58 normally, but then there's a Prime member discount, 50% promo code, 15% coupon, ends up being like $10. So super cheap way to store your toilet paper, I guess. And then the 40-ounce tumbler with handle and straw lid, stainless steel, vacuum insulated. It's like the poor man's Stanley. Why are these Stanley things so damn expensive all of a sudden? What the hell even happened with that? $23.99, 50% off, down to $11.99. From a distance away, no one will know the difference. You just tell them it's a Stanley. Keep your hand over the logo. Tech deals. Now, let's see. I want to show you this keyboard and wireless mouse combo kit. $33.98, but a 50% promo code, so $16, $17. Getting both the mouse and the keyboard. I've had wireless mices, and keyboards forever now. I love it. I can't stand cords. Cords annoy the hell out of me. So I'm glad they're gone and I don't have to deal with them anymore. Little karaoke machine, $79.99, 50% off, $39.99. Do a little Garth Brooks or something. What a pud. Nah, don't do him. $99.99 on the little monitor. 256 gigabyte SD card, $16.99. I feel like there was another one that I specifically wanted to show you. Not sure, but here's a drone, $49.99, 50% coupon, 10% promo code, so about $20 for the drone. Man, those things have just like plummeted in price. It is almost shockingly so how much they have dropped. But they're a lot of fun to play around with. If you haven't tried one, give it a shot. All right, now we are on to the individual deals. 86-inch, 21,000 lumen work light with stand, 3 adjustable head LED work light, waterproof, which is kind of interesting, by Epiterpitit. And it's 40% off, so $90.99, but we have a Prime member discount. I feel like the Prime member discount brought it down to like $65 or so, and then 40% off of that. It's like $30 or something for this thing. LED. Remember these ones as halogens, and they're expensive as shit, and then the halogen one you burn yourself on, and that's just annoying. They're hot. It's not so bad in the winter, although it's hot, but it's not hot enough to heat something. It's not a space heater, okay? It's just hot. But in the summer, it totally turns into a space heater. Isn't that weird? It's like 100 degrees in the garage. Turn this light on. Now it's 130. In the winter, it won't raise at 30 degrees, but in the summer, it definitely will, okay? You don't want the halogen ones. Halogen sucks. No one wants halogen. This is LED. Nice and cool. Bright light. Be able to see everything you need to. Real good price, too. Got some gloves by Endanda. 24 pairs, safety work gloves, seamless knit gardening gloves, 60% off. So 50% promo code, 10% coupon. By the way, all these were posted today. They're all working right now. There were a couple that I noticed. We have a saw blade coming up that's a real nice one. That we're also got some gear wrench stuff. There's some really good deals that'll be coming up right around the corner. Limited stock. Some things were limited stock. But everything, all the codes and stuff, all the prices, good right now. I posted these because you're getting so many gloves. You're getting 24 pairs. And then it's going to be like $16 for 24 pairs. We're really close to 50 cents a pair. And they're reusable. That's not like a one and done. I mean, it could be a one and done depending on what you're doing with it. But you can totally reuse these several times. It's a good deal. Gear wrench. 34-piece, 12-point ratcheting combination wrench set. We have standard and stubby, SAE and metric. I really need to get me some stubby wrenches. You know what I need? I need a stubby 7/16 because the back header bolt on the passenger side of the Caprice is too loose. We got exhaust fumes a-leaking. I thought something was smoking back there at first. The problem is I found out why the bolt's loose back there. Because it's right along the header and the tube's right there, there's no socket. Socket option is not there. It has to be a wrench. But it's so close to the firewall, you can only get certain positions even with the wrench because the jaws of the wrench hit the tube. So you only got like a small spot where it can go. And I even took out all my 7/16 wrenches and just lined them up. I was like, okay, which one's the shortest one? Got the shortest one, clang, right into the firewall. Like, God, I can't get this any tighter. So I'm going to have to dig out a whole made in China one that I don't keep in the toolbox, but you got to have spares. And we're going to have to cut that one down and make it a shorty so we can get on there and get it just a little bit tighter. But if you don't want to do that, stubbies are included in this set, and that was a long way to the well on that one. But we got stubbies here, and you run into situations where you got to have a stubby. These are $133.62. but you're getting a full set, standard, and did I mention you get stubbies? Do you know of any examples of when a stubby could be useful? Can't think of one. Home Depot, $256. Acme Tools, $200. Tool Up, $206. $70 cheaper than Acme Tools. Over $100 cheaper than Home Depot. Gear wrench, 118 piece, quarter, 3/8, half-inch drive, 6 and 12-point mechanic tool set. We got standards, we got deeps. We're always going deep. SAE and metric. This is $129.99. It's a really nice little set. Now that's price matching with Acme Tools. Of course, you have to add in a shipping charge there. And then Home Depot is all the way up to $219. But you're getting all three ratchets. Does it say they're 90-tooth ratchets, so really good there. You have a low, 4 degree. Look at that. It even tells me that. 4 degree swing arc on that. Now, they're not flex head or anything. Reversible, though, which is kind of standard for a ratchet. Then we have, let's see, we got the deep ends, we got the shallows. We get a few wrenches. I hate when they include wrenches and it's only like a few. There was that Craftsman set that came with 4 wrenches. It was like 2 SAE and 2 metric. And they're combination wrenches. If you're, okay, look. If you're only going to give me like 4 or in this case 5 wrenches, I don't even want the combination wrenches. Give me open ends on both sides so I can at least double the amount of sizes I have. Because really these are like portable sets. So if I'm going to be portable, I want as many options as I can get, and having a box and an open end on the same size isn't as useful as 2 open ends of different sizes. That is my suggestion. I mean, ultimately, I'd rather just have a full set of wrenches. But since that's not going to happen, give me open end on both sides. We also get the little driver handle guy with some bits. It's not real bit heavy. You know, you look at 118 piece. We had, for $100 that Husky set for a while at Home Depot. The Christmas deals of all those mechanic sets. And those, we even did a video breaking them down. It's almost half, maybe like 30 or 40% bits of different kinds. Where this, there's not a lot of bits in there. That's a lot of socket. I'm seeing a lot of chrome in this picture. Plus the 3 ratchets are a pretty good value. It's a nice little set. Gear wrench, 19-piece, half-inch drive, 12-point standard mechanic tool set, SAE. I was messing with the Caprice the other day, and I'm thinking, okay, this thing was made in 66, right? There's no metric bolts on this. And most of the work, the majority of it, that I did or did with my dad, we did in like around 2000, okay? That's 24 years ago. There should not be any metric shit here, okay? And I was trying to figure out the size of this nut that was on there. I was like, okay, it's not that, it's not that. It's like, no way in hell that's a 10. There's no metric on this. Go there, goddamn, it's a 10. Anyway, $55.99 on this set. Tractor Supply, $69.99. Acme Tools, $92.99. And Tool Up, $81.65. It wasn't even on like an accessory. Like, oh, this was added later and it was, some AutoZone thing or something. And it just came with metric hardware. No, this was the nut on the peg for the pivot for the gas pedal. And if you don't know old cars, you probably don't know a damn thing what I just said. But most of you know. Some of you know. Anyway, how is the, I'm not even going to go into it. Whatever. That's what it was. That's the only thing that fit. I didn't believe it either. Tractor Supply. Did I already go through this? Okay, I think I did. Let's look at this. We got the case there. You're getting a bunch of sockets. They're all 12-point sockets. Very common when it comes to half-inch drive stuff. You got the breaker bar on there, which is a nice little addition. A lot of times you're not going to get breaker bars with this. Technically, kind of supposed to. You're supposed to break loose stuff with the breaker bar and then switch, but I don't know. Just put a pipe on the end of the ratchet and go for it. It's lifetime warranted anyways. And then you got a little extension there. You get the universal. All in a handy-dandy case. Gear wrench, 8-piece. I think this is the last gear wrench, and we're getting back to some promo code stuff. Oh, we got that saw blade coming up too. And another LED light thing. Gear wrench, 8-piece, 1/4 inch and 3/8 inch drive, bolt biter, impact, extraction, socket set. $29.97. I bought this. Okay, I actually bought a larger set. And this was one of the items within the set. And I bought it several months ago. I don't know, a while ago. have not had an occasion to use it. I'm like, what the hell? Haven't run across any old rusty bolts or something. Nothing. Kind of disappointed. Okay, in one way it's a good thing, all right? Because if you're using this, then you've been having a bad day probably. or at least ran into a little bit of something. So it's like a good thing. It's a safety net. If you don't have to use the safety net, it's good, but you're glad when it's there, you know? $29.97. The price matching Home Depot. Acme Tools is $44.99 and CPO is $53.99. Get yourself a safety net. Get on that trapeze. One more gear wrench set. I lied. 42-piece SAE ratcheting tap and die set. The ratcheting ones are actually really nice. Definitely spring for the ratcheting mechanism on your little handle. That's the way to go. $99.04 price matching Home Depot. Acme Tools $131.99 and JB Tools $142.04. This is another one of those safety net things. There are some occasions where you're just like, you're creating something with a tap and die, but I feel like a lot of times you're trying to fix a problem. Like something went bad, and that's why we're getting out the old tap and die set. Not every time, but for me, more times than not. This one's actually wrong, so don't pay attention to the price. We'll get to it in a second. DeWalt power inverter, 140 watt car inverter, 12 volt DC, 120 volt AC, power outlet with dual 3.1 USB port. So it's by DeWalt, plugs into your cigarette lighter. Or do people under my age, under 40, we'll go with that one, say cigarette lighter? Like some Gen Z person. I don't talk to those people. Would they say cigarette lighter? What would they call it? Just an outlet? A 12 volt outlet maybe? Okay, so you plug this into your cigarette lighter. $39.98 is like the normal price. And that's price matching Home Depot if I scroll down just a little bit. Acme Tools is $45.99. Now, right now, this is a lightning deal on Amazon. So that's why my website doesn't show lightning deal prices. I probably should have added a little something there to it. Of course, lightning deals have a time expiration, but also a quantity expiration. So if too many of these sell, deal gone. It's $28 right now. Then 140 watts. It's about all your cigarette lighter can handle anyways. So you can see some that plug into the cigarette lighter and then it's like 1,000 watt. You're never going to run 1,000 watts off your cigarette lighter, so don't even worry about it. Flexible garden hose, 50-footer, non-expandable water hose, swivel metal fittings, lightweight, easy storage, heavy-duty leak-proof, kink-free. Well, you had me until you said kink-free. I'm out. Boring. The Fit Life, 60% off, $45.98. So this is the 50-footer version. The text link right here also had a second version. I'm like 90% sure it was 25 foot. I don't think it was the other way, 100 foot or 75. But you click the text link, that'll show you the available options. It goes through the 5th. That text link is 40% off. And then we have a 20% coupon, so 60% off total. Brings you real close to $20 for the 50-foot hose. Real nice deal there. Now, the same company also had a 50% promo code on a different garden hose. I saw this one first, which is really the only reason that this is the one that's in the post. You may prefer this one. I definitely say check out both of them, since they're both there, to see which one you like better. This had, I think, 4 options, different hoses, and this one came with a sprayer. So check them out. Perfect time to be buying garden hoses. Irwin Tools Marathon Carbide Table Miter Saw Blade. It's a 12-incher and 100 tooth, keeping it smooth. 400 grit diamond ground teeth with a smooth finish, precision tensioned and balanced blade. So it's $50 at Amazon right now. Acme Tools has it for $70, Tool Up $85, and Tool Nut 90. Now this is one of the deals. I wish I would have put this in the other things, because all those gear wrench deals I found using this thing too, and I just forgot to add the little line there. But you got the Struggle tool deal search page. You know, you type in a type of item like saw blade, or type in a brand, and it'll show you a bunch of deals on Amazon right now for that. So this link right there will take you to that page, and that's a good one. That's worth bookmarking, because I only bring it up to the front of the page like once a month or so. But it's always there. Hole saw set, 20-piece hole saw kit, 3/4 inch up to 6 inches. Have fun with 6 inches. 13-piece saw blades, 2 mandrels, 3 drill bits, 1 installation plate. This is by Kata. We see a lot of utility knives by these guys. 50% off. Normally $19.99. Going to be $9.99 because that's 50% off. 2-pack solar lights, outdoor 120 LED. Motion sensor wall lights by HM City. 50% off, normally $22. That's a on-page coupon, so about $11, $5.50 a piece. About half the price of Farm and Fleet, twice the brightness. Did I say Farm and Fleet? Where the did that come from? Harbor Freight. Did I might have said Harbor Freight. Boy, I got to pay attention when I'm doing these things. 24 pieces, long arm. Don't even know the words coming out of my mouth. Long arm combination wrench set. Rolling pouch, box end, open end wrenches. SAE metric 12-point by Dyson. 40% off. $35.99. 20% coupon. 20% promo code. You got a combination of SAE and metrics in your roll-up pouch. Got a Vavor deal. Can't go a video without some Vavor. Actually, I guess on that category page we had a Vavor too. Wet buffer. Love me a wet buffer. 6 variable speed granite polisher, concrete stone buffing machine, 4 and 5 inch extra diamond polishing pads by Vavor. 50% off. Look at that. Gets wet. $62.99. 30% promo code, 20% coupon. A little north of $30. It's amazing. So there it is, guys. Everything will be linked down below. Thanks for watching. Make sure to give the video a like, subscribe for a nice subscriber. And I'll see you next time.